My child, stop scrolling and listen to my voice right now. It breaks my heart to tell you this, but I can no longer hide the truth from you. I know you have been crying yourself to sleep, wondering why things are falling apart, wondering why the people you love seem to be drifting away. You have felt a shift in the atmosphere, a coldness that you cannot explain. You think you are being rejected, but you are actually being rescued. I have seen what happens in the dark when you are not in the room. I've heard the conversations that would shatter your spirit if you heard them with your own ears. I am stepping in today not to hurt you, but to save you from a trap that has been set for your soul. Give me the next few minutes, and I will reveal why this heartbreak is actually your greatest protection. There is a secret regarding a specific person and a specific situation in your life that you need to know about, and if you leave now, you might miss the warning that could save you years of pain. I want you to take a deep breath right now. Do not try to hold it in anymore. I know the road you have walked has been incredibly lonely. I saw you last night when you buried your face in your pillow, thinking no one could hear your sobs. You tried to be so quiet because you did not want to disturb anyone, and you certainly did not want to admit how broken you truly felt. The world sees your smile. They see the strong version of you. They see the one who helps everyone else, the one who gives advice, the one who is always the rock for others. But I see the cracks in your heart. I see the fatigue in your spirit. You are always the one everyone relies on. But when you need a shoulder, it feels like the room is empty. You have been carrying a burden that is too heavy for you, hoping that if you just loved harder, if you just gave more, if you just forgave one more time, things would change. But my beloved, I cannot let you destroy yourself to fix someone else. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing for a moment. Imagine that, with every breath out, you are releasing that heavy, tight feeling in your chest. You have felt like the black sheep for so long, misunderstood even by those who claim to know you. You have felt like you are speaking a language of love that no one around you seems to understand. You give gold, and you receive dust in return. And recently, this pain has intensified. It feels like a betrayal. It feels like the ground is shaking beneath your feet. I am speaking to you now because what you interpret as a breakdown is actually a breakthrough in disguise. I need you to understand that your heart is precious to me. I did not create you to be a doormat for the insecurity of others. I created you for royalty, for connection, and for a love that honors you. The reason you are in so much pain right now is that your spirit is finally rejecting the poison you have been forced to drink for years. Now, I need you to listen with your spirit, because the tone of this message is about to shift. I am not just your comforter. I am your vindicator. I am the Lord of hosts, the general who fights your battles. You have been asking me why I allowed this separation. Why did I allow that phone call to stop? Why did I allow that text message to remain unanswered? Why did I let that door slam in your face? Listen closely. I blocked that text message for a reason. I silenced that phone call to save your life. You only saw the silence. I saw the dagger. You only felt the rejection. I saw the plot. There was a weapon formed against you, disguised as a relationship, disguised as a friendship, disguised as an opportunity. The enemy knows that you have a destiny. He knows that you are on the verge of a massive elevation. He could not stop you with a frontal attack, so he sent a Trojan horse. He sent someone to get close to you, to drain your energy, to distract your focus, and to delay your arrival at the place I have prepared for you. Enough is enough. I am issuing a decree over your life today. The enemy has targeted your heart for too long, using your own compassion against you. He knows you have a forgiving heart, so he sends people who will abuse that forgiveness repeatedly. But today, I am severing the tie. That pain you feel, that is the feeling of a spiritual surgery. I am cutting away the cancerous tissue that would have eventually killed your dream. I am removing the people who are essentially dead weight. You have been trying to drag them up the mountain with you, and they have only been pulling you down toward the cliff. I am the God who closes doors that no man can open, and I have shut this door with a seal of fire. Do not try to knock on it again. Do not try to peek through the keyhole. What is behind that door is destruction. What is ahead of you is glory. If you trust that I am protecting you from what you cannot see, I want you to proclaim it right now. In the comments, type "I trust you" to accept this shield of protection. Let this be your signal that you are stepping out of confusion and into certainty. Something massive is shifting in the atmosphere right now. This is not a coincidence that you clicked on this video. I am the God of times and seasons, and I am telling you that you are in a prophetic window of transition. Within the next 3 days, the fog is going to lift. You have been walking in a haze, unsure of who to trust, unsure of what is real. But listen to the watchman. By the 3rd day from hearing this message, a specific truth is going to be exposed. It might come through an accidental revelation. It might come through a dream that is so vivid you wake up sweating. It might come through a conversation where someone slips up and reveals their true intentions. Watch for the signs. Watch for the numbers. You might see 333 or 777 repeatedly. These are not accidents. They are my confirmations that you are aligned with my timeline. The door that has been shut tight, the one you cried over, was leading you into a trap. But the door I am about to open will lead you to your destiny. In this next season, specifically over the next 72 hours, I want you to be very quiet. Do not react. Do not fight back with your words. Stand still and watch the salvation of the Lord. The people who whispered lies about you, the ones who smiled to your face while holding a knife behind their back, are about to be exposed. You won't have to lift a finger. You won't have to defend your reputation. I am mobilizing the armies of heaven to vindicate you. Every trap they set for you is about to become their own snare. You have been worried about what you are losing, but you have no idea what you are about to gain. The space that is being cleared in your life right now is being cleared for a reason. You cannot put new wine into old wineskins. You cannot bring a kingdom marriage or a kingdom partnership into a situation that is filled with toxicity. I know you are tired. I know you feel like you have been fighting this battle for years, but the shift is happening now. The delay is over. The confusion is breaking. I am sharpening your discernment. From this day forward, when you look at people, you will see their spirits, not just their faces. You will know who is for you and who is against you. You will feel a check in your spirit when something is wrong. Do not ignore that feeling ever again. That is my voice protecting you. You have asked for a sign, and this message is your first sign, but the physical evidence is coming. Before this week is over, you will have clarity. You will look back at this painful moment and you will thank me for the unanswered prayer. You will thank me for the person who walked away. You will realize that their absence was the greatest gift they could have ever given you. You need to understand the nature of the battle you have been fighting. It is not just a misunderstanding. It is a spiritual exposure. Throughout history, the greatest betrayals have not come from distant enemies, but from those who sat at the table. Think of Judas. He did not hate Jesus from afar. He walked with him. He ate with him. He laughed with him. And he dipped his bread in the same bowl. I am revealing this to you because you have been confused by the closeness of the person who hurt you. You asked yourself, how could they do this if they loved me? How could they smile in my face and then speak poison behind my back? My child, the proximity was the disguise. There are people who have been assigned to your life not to push you forward, but to study your weaknesses. They came close to learn your secrets, to find out what makes you cry, and to see where your armor is thinnest. You have been trying to bless a relationship that I have cursed. You have been trying to breathe life into a connection that was designed to drain the life out of you. I cannot bless what I did not ordain. I cannot protect you if you keep opening the door I am trying to lock. I want you to do something very specific right now in your mind. I want you to visualize this person or this painful situation as a heavy stone you have been carrying in your hands. It is rough, it is heavy, and it has cut your palms. For a long time, you thought it was your job to carry it, to polish it, to make it beautiful. But now, in your mind's eye, I want you to see yourself walking up to me and placing that stone in my hands. Let it go. You do not have to throw it. Just release it. The moment you let go, I am taking over. The battle is no longer yours. It is mine. I will deal with the hearts of those who used you. I will deal with the tongues that lied about you. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, and I will repay. Your only job now is to keep your hands open to receive what is coming next, because you cannot receive the new blessing if your hands are still clutching the old pain. Have you noticed how tired you have been lately? I don't mean just physically tired from a lack of sleep, though I know you have tossed and turned many nights. I am talking about a deep, heavy exhaustion in your soul. You wake up and you still feel drained. You try to pray and the words feel heavy. You try to hope, but it feels like you are swimming through mud. Listen to me. That heaviness is not yours. It is the spiritual weight of the wrong alignment. When you are connected to people who are not going where I am taking you, their gravity pulls you down. You are an eagle trying to fly with a chain tied to your ankle, dragging a dead weight that refuses to let you soar. This person, this environment, this toxic cycle, it has been feeding on your light. You are a giver, a nurturer, a healer, and parasites are always attracted to healers. They attach themselves to you because you make them feel alive, but in return, they leave you feeling dead. Right now, I am performing a spiritual surgery to sever that soul tie. Imagine a cord connecting your heart to the source of this pain. It is a dark, unhealthy cord that has been siphoning your joy. In the spirit realm, I am taking my sword and I am cutting that cord right now. Severed, broken, finished. I command that heavy, dark cloud to lift off your mind. I command the anxiety that tightens your chest to flee. Breathe in deeply through your nose, filling your lungs with my peace. Hold it for a second. Now, breathe out slowly, and as you do, imagine that gray smoke of confusion leaving your body. You are not responsible for fixing them. You are not responsible for saving them. You are only responsible for walking in the destiny I have written for you. Feel the lightness returning to your shoulders. That is the feeling of freedom. That is the feeling of my presence wrapping around you like a warm blanket, shielding you from the coldness of their rejection. Now, we must address your identity, because somewhere along this painful road, you forgot who you are. The enemy has tried to trick you into a beggar mindset. You have been begging for attention. You have been begging for basic respect. You have been begging for someone to see your worth, to text you back, to validate your existence. My child, stop it. You are not a beggar. You are royalty. You are a child of the Most High King. Do you see a prince begging for bread in the street? Do you see a queen pleading for someone to acknowledge her crown? No. They know who they are. You have been sitting under the table catching the crumbs that fall from someone else's life, thinking that those crumbs were love. They were not love. They were leftovers. And I did not create you for leftovers. I created you for the banquet. I have prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies. But you cannot sit at my table if you are still crawling on the floor for theirs. I am calling you to stand up in your spirit. I am calling you to dry your tears and adjust your crown. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are peculiar. The reason you did not fit in with them is that you are not like them. You have a light that irritates their darkness. You have a call that exposes their stagnation. Stop trying to shrink yourself to fit into places you have outgrown. Stop apologizing for being too much for people who are too little. I am upgrading your standards today. From this moment on, you will no longer accept bare minimum effort. You will no longer accept inconsistency. You will no longer accept half-truths. You are a prize to be won, not an option to be considered. If they do not see your value, I will remove their ability to see you at all. I am hiding you in my secret place until the one who knows how to honor you arrives. I want you to declare your restoration right now. Let the enemy know he has lost his grip on your self-esteem. Type "I am chosen" in the comments to seal this truth. Let the world see that you know your worth. Let me explain the mystery of the closed door. You have been staring at it, pounding on it, asking me, "Why, Lord? Why did this have to end? Why did they leave? Why was I fired? Why was I rejected?" You are looking at the door. I am looking at the road behind the door. You see a missed opportunity. I see a fatal crash. If I had allowed you to walk through that door, if I had allowed that relationship to continue for another year, it would have destroyed you completely. There was a disaster waiting around the corner that your human eyes could not see. There was a betrayal so deep it would have made you lose your faith. There was a financial ruin that would have taken you decades to recover from. I love you too much to let you walk into a burning building just because it looks like a warm home from the outside. My no is not a rejection. It is a redirection. My no is a barricade to keep you safe. The person who walked away, I removed them. I unsettled their spirit. I made them uncomfortable around you. I caused the friction because I needed them to leave. They were not your destiny partner. They were a scaffolding. Scaffolding is used to help build a building, but once the building is finished, the scaffolding must be taken down so the true beauty of the structure can be seen. They served a purpose for a season. They taught you what you do not want. They taught you how to pray. They pushed you closer to me. But their time is up. Do not mourn the scaffolding. Do not cry over the removal of what was temporary. Shift your eyes to the horizon, because the permanent is coming. The real thing is coming. And when it arrives, you will understand exactly why I had to clear the room. In your heart, simply say, "Thank you for the closed door. Thank you for blocking the path to destruction. I trust your vision more than my own sight." Now I want to shift your perspective from what you have lost to what you are about to gain. You are mourning the loss of an Ishmael because you have not yet met your Isaac. In the scriptures, Ishmael was the result of human striving, of trying to force a blessing that wasn't ready. But Isaac was the child of promise. You have been holding on to a relationship or a situation that was merely an Ishmael. It was good enough for a season, but it was always a struggle. You had to force it to work. You had to manipulate circumstances to keep peace. You had to suppress your true self to make it fit. Listen to me. I did not take it away to punish you. I took it away because your Isaac is coming. The upgrade I have prepared for you is so far beyond what you just lost that you will look back and laugh at these tears. I am not just replacing a person. I am upgrading your entire standard of living. I am upgrading the way you are loved. I am upgrading the peace in your home. You need to operate with the mindset of a receiver right now. Imagine you are standing before me with your hands clenched tight, holding onto the sand of your past. As long as your fists are closed, holding onto what could have been, I cannot place the diamond of what will be into your palms. You are afraid that if you let go, you will be empty. But in my kingdom, emptiness is just preparation for fullness. The void you feel right now is not a hole, it is a womb. It is a space I have carved out to birth something new. The partner I am bringing, the friend I am sending, the opportunity I am crafting, they will not require you to beg. It will flow. It will be easy. It will feel like coming home. You won't have to explain your heart constantly because they will speak your language. Receive this truth. The struggle is over. The striving is over. The counterfeit has been removed, so the authentic can be revealed. There is a connection here that you might have missed, and I need to highlight it. There is a direct link between the toxicity in your relationships and the stagnation in your finances. You have been wondering why your money seems to be leaking, why opportunities fall through at the last minute, why you work so hard but see so little fruit. It is because you are connected to an energy drain. When your soul is tied to someone who is not in alignment with me, it creates a spiritual blockage that affects every area of your life, including your resources. The enemy attacks your finances through your distractions. He knows that if he can keep you heartbroken, he can keep you broke. He knows that if your mind is consumed with, "Why didn't they call?" you will not have the focus to see the business idea I am sending you. You will not have the clarity to manage the stewardship I have called you to. Watch what happens to your bank account in the next 30 days as you truly let this person go. As you reclaim your energy, you are also reclaiming your prosperity. I am sewing up the holes in your pockets. The mental energy you used to waste on worrying about them is now going to be converted into creative power. Ideas are going to start flowing. Favor is going to return to your workplace. Unexpected checks are going to find their way to your mailbox. This was never just about love. It was about your total abundance. I am unclogging the pipe. I want you to visualize a dam breaking in a river. The water has been held back by the debris of this relationship, but as the debris is cleared, the water rushes forward. That water is your provision. It is rushing toward you right now. Do not block it again by picking up the phone to call the blockage back into your life. This brings me to a very strict warning. I need you to listen with fear and trembling, for I am the Lord who loves you too much to let you play with fire. Do not look back. Remember Lot's wife. She was being rescued from the destruction of Sodom. She was on her way to safety, but she made one fatal mistake. She looked back. She longed for what she was leaving behind, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Salt represents stagnation. It represents being frozen in time. I am warning you today. Do not check their social media. Do not drive past their house. Do not ask mutual friends about them. Do not answer that late-night text that is coming to test your resolve. If you look back now, you will delay your destiny. You will freeze your progress. You have momentum right now. Even if you don't feel it, you are moving away from the blast zone. If you answer that text, if you entertain that conversation, you are not just being polite. You are reopening a portal to hell. You are giving the enemy legal ground to torment you for another season. Is it worth it? Is a moment of familiarity worth sacrificing your future? I have drawn a bloodline in the sand. Step over it into your future, and do not put even one toe back into the past. This is your test. The enemy will try to bait you. He will send them back with a sob story, with a half-hearted apology, with a sudden epiphany that they miss you. Do not be deceived. It is a trap to pull you back into the burning building. I need you to be a warrior right now. Set your face like flint. Lock your eyes on the road ahead. Type "I am moving forward" in the comments. Make a public declaration that you are not a prisoner of your past, but a pioneer of your future. Let the heavens record your decision today. I want to validate your intuition one last time so you can close this chapter with confidence. You have had a gut feeling that there was more going on than what you were told. You felt a check in your spirit when they mentioned certain names. You felt uneasy when they went to certain places. You were right. I was in the room when you were not. I heard the secret conversations. I saw the eye rolls when your name was mentioned. I heard them mocking your dreams. I heard them belittling your faith. They smiled in your face and ate your food, but in their hearts, they were jealous of your light. They were intimidated by your potential. They knew that if you ever realized who you truly were, you would leave them behind. So they tried to keep you small. They tried to make you feel like you were the problem, like you were too sensitive or crazy. You are not crazy. You are discerning. That anxiety you felt around them was your spirit picking up on their betrayal. I allowed you to see glimpses of it, but now I am confirming it. They did not value you. They valued what you could do for them. They valued how you made them look. They valued your resources, but they did not treasure your soul. And because they did not treasure what I created, I removed the treasure from their field. I took you away. Do not grieve for people who never really saw you. Do not cry over a connection that was built on a lie. The fact that they are gone is the evidence that the truth has prevailed. Nod your head right where you are. Just a small nod. Acknowledge that you knew it all along. You knew. And now, you are free. Now that we have removed the poison, we must tend to the wound. I know you feel raw right now. You feel exposed, like a layer of skin has been peeled back. That is natural. When a surgeon removes a tumor, there is a period of recovery where the body must knit itself back together. You are in the recovery room of the spirit. Do not rush this process. Do not try to run a marathon on a leg that I just reset. The pain you are feeling right now is not the pain of destruction. It is the pain of alignment. For years, your heart was growing in a crooked direction because it was bending to accommodate someone else's dysfunction. I had to break that pattern, and yes, the breaking hurt. But now, I am setting your heart straight. I am aligning your desires with my will. I am aligning your emotions with truth. The ache you feel in your chest is simply your soul learning to beat in a new rhythm, a rhythm of freedom rather than fear. I want you to close your eyes for a moment, right where you are. If you are safe to do so, just let your eyelids heavy. Imagine a warm, golden oil being poured over the top of your head. This is the oil of Gilead, the balm of healing. Feel it running down your forehead, smoothing out the worry lines. Feel it running down your neck, relaxing the tension you have been carrying. Feel it coating your shoulders, washing away the burden of responsibility for other people's choices. Let it flow down into your heart, filling every crack, every empty space, every wound left by their harsh words. I am soothing the inflammation in your spirit. I am whispering peace into the center of your storm. You are safe now. The worst is over. The surgery is a success. You are not broken. You are under construction. And the version of you that is emerging from this season will be unrecognizable to the people who hurt you. They will look for the victim, but they will find a victor as you step out into the next few days. I do not want you to walk blindly. I am a God who speaks in signs and wonders, and I have placed specific markers on your path to confirm that you are moving in the right direction. You have asked me, Lord, give me a sign that I did the right thing. Give me a sign that this is truly you leading me. Here is what you must look for. First, pay attention to the numbers. You will start seeing the number 111 or 1,111 frequently. This is my signal of alignment and new beginnings. It means the old cycle is closed and the new gate is open. When you see it on a clock, on a license plate, or on a receipt, stop and say, "Thank you, Father, for the new beginning." Second, watch for the return of a specific joy. There was a hobby, a song, or a creative passion that you loved years ago but laid aside because this toxic relationship drained the life out of you. In the coming days, you will feel a sudden, inexplicable urge to pick it up again. You will hear a song that brings back good memories, or you will feel an urge to paint, to write, or to walk in nature. Follow that urge. It is your spirit coming back to life. It is the evidence that the parasite is gone and your energy is returning to you. And third, you will experience a supernatural peace in a situation that would normally make you panic. A bill might arrive, or a challenge might pop up at work, and instead of anxiety, you will feel a stillness. You will feel a confidence that says, God has this. That peace is the seal of my presence. It is the proof that you are walking in the authority of the sovereign. My child, we are coming to the end of this message, but it is the beginning of your new chapter. I am placing a spiritual seal over you right now. In ancient times, a king would use his signet ring to seal a document, proving that it carried his full authority and protection. Today, I am stamping your spirit with my seal of fire. I declare that you are off limits to the enemy. I declare that the cycle of manipulation is broken forever. I declare that the spirit of rejection is evicted from your bloodline. No longer will you attract people who want to use you. From this day forward, you will attract those who are sent to bless you, to honor you, to build with you. I am changing your frequency. You are invisible to the wolves because you are now walking in the light of the Lion of Judah. I want you to receive this final blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. You are not the same person who clicked on this video. You arrived with questions. You are leaving with answers. You arrived with heaviness. You are leaving with hope. You arrived feeling rejected. You are leaving knowing you are rescued. Walk with your head high. Do not apologize for your boundaries. Do not lower your standards. You are the child of the King, and your Father owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Your provision is secure. Your heart is safe. Your future is bright. There is one more instruction I need to give you, specifically about how to handle the first hour of your morning tomorrow. The enemy tries to steal your peace the moment you wake up, but I have a strategy to block him. Do not let the birds of the air snatch these seeds away. If you agree with this prayer, if you receive this healing, and if you are ready for the upgrade, I want you to make a tangible act of faith. Click that subscribe button, not just to join a channel, but to join a movement of souls who are reclaiming their destiny. Like this video to signal to the universe that you are in agreement with this prophecy, and share this with one person who you know is hurting. Be the vessel that brings them this same relief. I love you with an everlasting love. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. Go in peace, my child.